In this video, we are going to talk about fraction inequalities. So we just talked about how to solve multi-step inequalities, but this is a special one that people tend to worry about. So we're going to look at a fraction. Okay, so this looks similar to when I had proportions, except only one side is a fraction. So I want to get rid of that fraction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. So now I'm left with x minus 7 is greater than negative 6. So now I have a one-step equation. So add 7, x is greater than 1. And if you remember from the last video, we go and we graph it. Okay, so it's not equal to, so I'm going to have an open circle. And it says x is bigger. So what number is bigger, 2 or 0? Well, 2 is bigger. It's going to go this way. So let's look at another one. Okay, so the first thing I notice about this one is that this one has a fraction and something beside it. So the fraction is not by itself, so I want to deal with the minus 1 that's beside it first. So I would take the minus 1 to the other side by adding 1. Okay, so now I'm left with a fraction. 3x plus 8 over 5 greater than 3 plus 1 is 4. So now I can follow the same steps that I followed above. Times by 5 on both sides to get the fraction to go away. So I have 3x plus 8 is greater than 20. Now I have a two-step equation. So minus 8, 3x is greater than 12. So now I'm going to divide by 3. So x is greater than 4. So now if I draw my number line, so I'm drawing my number line, 4 open circle because it's not equal to. Okay, now it says x is bigger, so 5 is bigger than 4, so I want my inequality to go that way. So we're going to look at one more example. This one is also a little bit different. So you will notice in this example that my x is on the right side of the inequality. I'm still going to follow the same steps I followed before. So I have a fraction. I want to get rid of it. So I'm going to multiply by 3. Let these cancel. So then 3 times 1, 3 is less than or equal to x minus 5. So now I have a one-step equation. So plus 5 plus 5. So that gives me x. 3 plus 5 is 8. So right now, if I read this, I'm going to draw my line at 8, 9, and 7. So I'm going to do a closed circle because it's equal to. So x is greater than 8. Okay, so you can't just follow the inequality sign because in this case, the variable's to the right of it. I could flip it. So x could flip the inequality sign and flip the x and the 8. So now I see if I draw it, it matches it. Okay, so don't be worried if you run into a big fraction. We're just going to get rid of it by multiplying each side.